Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Glover. Last time we finished up Carnival Land and we started Pirates. That's what this world is called, Pirates, although kinda like the last area, I just call it Pirate Land because it sounds like an incomplete sentence when you just say Pirates. But in this part we're gonna hopefully finish up this world and start the next one, maybe in the next episode. We'll have to see. I was actually watching back a lot of the past recorded Glover parts. It's been a while since I actually last sat down to record this game. I had a lot of it pre-recorded, so now I'm coming back to it after watching and editing the few parts, and wow, I still just can't believe the amount of glitching that was occurring to me. Falling through the platforms apparently isn't really a new thing in Glover itself, because I went back to watch some of my friend Jared's Let's Play this game, see if that happened to him, and sure enough, it did. So, it's not a new thing I've been seeing, it's new for me to actually have that happen. I've never fallen through the floor before until this playthrough, and I fall through it all the time apparently, so that's ridiculous. Hopefully that's not going to happen as much, but my gosh, is it hilarious when it happens. It's a really big game killer. You can't really do much when that happens to you. Also, I didn't really mention back there, when we got to the sword section... Well, I gotta go back up there anyways if I fail. I just know it. Because there was stuff up there I wanted to grab. There was a bunch of Garibs I needed to collect. But nope. Kinda failed that and go down to the bottom level. I mean, there's 3 right there on the right side of the screen. I'll just go back up there because I know I'm gonna have to reset to the checkpoint later, so I'll just do it then. I'm gonna leave my ball right here. And I'll just restart checkpoint and get my ball back and just collect the rest of those Garibs I missed. But, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, the swords. The swords back there are a one-hit KO for both you and your ball. So, do not get caught by one of those swords. You will regret it. Also, I'm not going to take a chance here. I'm grabbing all the Garibs and then whacking this switch, because sometimes I've had it where I somehow cartwheel off of the switch after hitting it. So, I don't want to take a chance, and I know that'll happen to me. I just know it. But, yeah, right there. That switch was only really used to drain the water, and as you saw, you don't really need to do that. So if you weren't going for all the Garibs, then you don't need to hit that switch. That's really all that's used for. In fact, actually as a kid, I always used to just drop my ball in the water there with the bowling ball or the marble, so I never really knew that that switch actually drained the water. I just always skipped it. Which is, well, a lot of first-timers actually do, so it's not what I just did. I saw one other playthrough, I think they did the same thing. I don't think it was Jared's. He might have did it. I'll have to go back to his Let's Play and see, but I have seen another playthrough where they just did that. They didn't really hit the switch. There hasn't been that many Let's Plays of Glover out there, but for the past few months it has been seeing more Let's Plays in the community, which is understandable now because after a bigger name Let's Player does a underrated game or a game that not many people play, then that's when you see a lot more playthroughs being produced of the game. I mean, I'm not producing my Let's Play of this game because I saw Josh Jepson do it and, you know what, I want to get in the crowd as well. I'm doing it because this is a game I grew up on and I just felt like playing Glover, so that's what I'm doing. But ever since that Let's Snowball! Well, at least I stunned the crab. That's a plus. But, I gotta go back down there, great. What was I saying? Oh yeah, after I saw Josh Jepson do a Let's Play of Glover, I've been seeing more Glover Let's Plays out there, so sometimes it's a good thing when a bigger name Let's Player does an underrated game or a game not many people have heard of, and sometimes it might be a bad thing, because it gets to the point where it might be overdone. I've seen that happen before. Glover isn't in that overdone category right now, but like I said, I've seen that happen before, so I don't want to see it happen to this game. I loved this game as a kid. I don't want to see crap like that going on with this. And the other games I grew up with in my childhood and just absolutely loved to play, like Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, even Majora's Mask now, actually. They're games that a lot of people have done a Let's Play of. I've done a Let's Play of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, but that was when I wasn't seeing that many people do it at the time, and plus I still really enjoy the games. I really love them, and they were some of my better Let's Plays when I started out, so yeah. I'm so proud of those Let's Plays. I don't think I'll redo them anytime soon. Really don't see me redoing a lot of my old stuff. If I'm gonna redo a Let's Play, it's mainly because of a few things. Either it was a technical issue with the Let's Play itself, making it not look that good. The commentary was absolutely horrible, which that's happened like once or twice. And then just copyright reasons. If the videos are just getting way too many copyright claims, like match third party or something, I might go back in the future to redo it or something. I mean, I don't really have that issue right now. I think the only real Let's Play I have that has a lot of match third parties was my Mega Man 9. And that was at the time where Capcom was starting to just... It was 25th anniversary of Mega Man. The 25th anniversary came around and they started to match a lot of their newer Mega Man games. Mainly like Mega Man 9, 10, and Street Fighter X Mega Man, so all but one of my Mega Man 9 videos got one of those match third parties, but it's not a big deal because it's a match third party content. It doesn't take down the video, it just prevents you from making money off of it. I don't mind that as long as nothing bad happens to the videos. And the other day I had to dispute a claim one of my Sonic Generations videos because it had that little issue where it was a false third party claim, so I wanted to dispute it, get it out of there right away, because if I leave that claim on there in the future, that false claim can turn into a false copyright strike, and I don't want any kind of crap like that going on my channel. It's just best not to have that sitting around taking the risk. Oh, that's not fun. But yeah, that's really the only times I would see myself actually redoing a Let's Play. I might go back and redo Mega Man 9, I might not, I have mixed feelings about it, I really do, but I'm just seeing where it goes on that one. I'm not really planning on redoing that game right now, though. I have other games I'm planning on doing. Come on, stupid ball. Go over. Thank you. But, yeah, let's see. What else do I want to mention? Oh, yeah, that bottom segment we were just in. That was all just for Garibs, and one of the only other time you see the sticky feet power, so... Want sticky feet? There you go. But, besides getting the Garibs, you don't really need to go down there, though. I mean, I found that area when I was a kid, but I never really knew what was down there because I just didn't see the sticky feet power for some reason. I don't know how I missed it. I think it's just because I didn't turn my camera enough. So because of that, you miss a lot. Can I go around it? Nah, I missed my shot. Well, can I pause to save my life? No? Well, let's go drop. Well, that's not how it was supposed to go at all, not even close. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get up that slope, but with the ball itself, it's really difficult to do. You can do it, but I don't recommend it. Instead, I recommend falling down here and going inside this little hole here. Because doing so, you'll just get warped right up here, right next to the Garibs and the bridge, which is where you need to go next. And also there's an extra life on top of the house there. Really handy. No pun intended. But, leave my ball here. And let's go down here real quick. Whack this switch. And now this platform is moved, as well as that little trampoline moved down. So, this is completely optional as well, just for Garibs. So, I'm going for all the Garibs, so I want this. It's really hard to hit that crab, but it's also really easy for him to do that. Luckily, though, once you hit that switch, you don't have to worry about hitting it again. It always stays, well, sideways like this, so you could just die and not really worry about it. But I gotta take my ball back up here again, which is the big annoyance. No ball, no ball. Oh my gosh. Give me a mini heart attack, why don't you? That little warp area is nice for convenience sake, making getting up to that bridge easier than just trying to throw your ball up there, but also gives you a heart attack when that happens, where the ball tries to roll off after going through the warp. That's happened to me countless times before, and it's no fun at all. So, yeah, that's the biggest problem with the warp itself. You'll drop your ball going into it, and the ball will keep its momentum. So, because of that, it'll just go straight after going out of the warp, and it could just fall right off the side. Really annoying. That's probably one of my favorite parts of the whole entire game right there, just that little gag. you have these 3 balls ready to go kill your ball, and then just whack a switch over there, and they all die instantly. Mind you, if you're stupid enough to put your ball on that switch, which I was stupid enough to put my ball right where those 3 were at one point, the ball goes with them. And obviously you lose a life from doing so. So yeah, don't keep your ball on that bridge, you'll regret it. I know I did that day. That was not a fun day for Glover and his ball. Not even close. Well, let me transform you into a bowling ball, and let's go ahead and whack this gate open for another extra life. And let's turn you back into a ball itself so we can just bounce it up here and use it to get up in this area. Now, this is something they don't really teach you, and in fact, when I was younger, in fact, now to this day, I still didn't remember this, but up here is a power-up to make you bigger and stronger. Not faster too, because you're not the first member of the DK crew. But now with that reference out of the way, this power up here is to make you stronger, so you can push these, let me ground pound this guy so he's not a nuisance. So you can push this big set of boxes right here to reveal this switch. Now as a kid, I always thought that you had to use a heavier object like the bowling ball to push that thing out of the side. And in fact, that's what I tried to do when I recorded footage for this video purely. And then the way I managed to get it is I just hit it on the side without this thing being moved, and I get lucky enough for it to actually hit the switch. That's how I unlock it during that playthrough, I believe, so that's how I always thought you did it when I was younger, and that's not how you do it at all. You need to get that power to make yourself grow bigger, and then from there you can just push it out of the way. I never knew that was up there as a kid because I didn't really realize you can ground pound on your ball like that until much later. So, right there, kind of one of the areas where you can kind of say I got stuck on when I was a kid, but I wasn't really stuck on it. It's just a really hard part in the game for me. Just because I tried to do something you're not supposed to do, just to get that switch hit, because I thought that was the intended solution. That's not fun. Pits are not fun at all. Not even close. Yeah, but I do need to take my ball over to the... Oh, gee, not a... How come I always fall off the side? Why do I always fall off the side? Something I ask myself every time I play this game. I mean, my gosh, it happens to me all the time. It's not even funny. Maybe to you guys it is, but to me, not even close. But we do need to take our ball over the bridge here because, as you just saw, there's a switch over here where the ball needs to hit it. So, yeah, that's the annoying part. Especially with the slopes like this. Now we're just gonna wait and then ride the platform up. We're almost to the end of the level now, so there's not too much left. Get some more Garabs over here. Smash this guy and collect the Garab inside of him, along with the other few. And grab my ball. Now this, as a kid as well, I really hated doing because of the slope. I always tried to bounce my ball off the slope, as stupid as that is. I don't know why, but sometimes I just made things harder than they should have been when I was younger playing this game. Let me just throw my ball over there so I don't have to worry. And there we go. But yeah, some of the stuff in this game, as you can tell, I just made it a lot harder than it needed to be on myself. Trying to hit a switch through boxes, trying to bounce my ball up a slope. Yeah, I wasn't really the smartest one in the world, I guess, playing Glover. Wait, what the heck? Okay, that was awkward. Whoa, Glover! That was really weird. First, I try to climb through the side of it when I'm not climbing through the side, so I'm inside of the platform, and then I just slide. That's great. But those 2 Garabs out there on that platform are just probably the easiest Garabs to miss, if I can speak properly. Those are probably the easiest ones for you to miss, just because if you don't look up, then you won't see those 2, so you'll be at the end of the level missing 2 Garabs. I've done that before, and it's no fun. It really isn't. But, now with that, we have the boss of Pirate Land, and... oh, jeez, this boss... I think I'm just gonna say it right now. This is my least favorite boss in the whole entire game. This guy right here. I can just tell you right now, I can lose plenty of lives on this guy if I'm careless. I just now, like a few months ago, recently figured out how you're actually supposed to kill this thing. Because as a kid, and up to a few months ago, I always just kind of left it on luck. I thought this boss was luck-based because every single time I tried to throw my ball at him to knock him down, it wouldn't work. So I just would have the hardest time. What you need to do is you actually need to throw the ball at that target on him. And the target grows smaller because each hit you get on this big ape here, he'll grow smaller. So you gotta keep that in mind. But that's how you actually damage him. As a kid, I never knew that's how you actually knock this guy down. Because I would always have the biggest issue of just trying to hit him. I would just leave it up to luck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Feels like deja vu. That happened in the El Pure League playthrough I did. So that's the second time on the internet where I have that happen to me. Fantastic. How am I not surprised? Let's try to get this hit in. There we go. Got him. Luckily, when he falls like that, it actually doesn't squish your ball, because if you're not careful, him actually landing on your ball like that will pop it and now lose you a life. But luckily, when he's falling over like that from a hit, I guess it doesn't really count as an actual hit from him, so your ball doesn't get popped. That's weird, because when this guy touches it, just touches the ball, no matter how he does it, it just pops. So I'm glad that hitbox is kind of taken away when he's just falling over. But there you go. With this hit, we'll be done. Or, you know, he can almost kill me in the process. That would be fantastic. I'm getting out of here before those monkeys can manhandle my ball anymore. Because those other two monkeys that were there, their real purpose in life is to screw you over by just taking your ball and juggling it all around. They're a real nuisance, but they're not really a major problem. It's just, they're a nuisance. That's really all it is. But there we go. Pirate Land here is all taken care of, so we have one more gem to add to our collection. And that right there, we're basically halfway through the game. There were only 6 levels in this game in total. 6 worlds, I should say, not levels. If there were 6 levels, we would have been done a long time ago. But nope, 6 worlds. And we completed 3 of them already. And now turning in this crystal here will unlock 2 worlds for us instead of 1. So just like when we unlock both the pirate world and the carnival world there, we have a choice now where we want to go. And my choice is going to be the next one on our list, which is going to be Prehistoric Land. I think with that, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here on this more upbeat note, because not that foggy out here anymore. Well, it's still foggy, but it's not like orange fog. I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. So, next time on Let's Play Glover, we'll start up Prehistoric Land. I'll see you guys next time.